Today's Sunday. It's about 10:30. I left the house at 9, got there about 10:30 on site. Shane was waiting for me. It was early, so that's really good. I like that. The drive out was really nice. Hardly any traffic, because of Sunday. But yeah, so it turned out to be a really nice day to cut the grass. Yesterday, Saturday, of course, was too windy. It was like 20 knot winds, so we came out today, and it turns out that there's virtually no wind and beautiful day. So here we go. I'm going to call Lisa the hero today. She was the one that was being able to get up under the trees because she's a little bit smaller. We were out there making sure that we're just trimming around because we need to make sure that all the grass, as much as possible, under the trees are cut so that there's no cover for any type of rodents. Like I was saying in a previous video, there were so many holes out here from rodents and gophers and whatever that I stepped on holes the whole time walking back and forth when I was marking the ends of the property, which are a little off by a few feet, but not bad. So I'll look into how I'm going to adjust those. That's not a big deal, though. Hey, let me know if you guys want to see highway video from me driving from Tucson out to the house. It's about an hour and a half drive, so I could set something up like a gimbal or something. I don't know. Let me know. In addition to it was about a 2-hour cut, and in addition to cutting the grass and taking a couple of small trees down, Shane was really nice to widen the road so that we didn't get any more scratches on our cars. I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to make it out today because it turns out on Saturday night, Shane dropped his phone in the toilet and I dropped my phone in the shower. But the difference is that my phone told me not to plug it in because there was water in the charge port. That's a very nice Samsung's very nice phone. There's a small dry stream just down the road from the property that Shane was telling me, and it makes sense, that the local pigs use as a kind of ways to travel. So he was talking about how maybe I can put a fence up, and it's like a fence, on a piece of property this big, that's not going to be cheap, something that's, whatever, right? But, it's like he's talking about fencing the pigs in, and I'm thinking, okay, what about the snakes and the bobcats and the mountain lions and the skunks, the raccoons, the ringtail cats, the mice, the rats, and all of those other animals that the fence ain't really going to help with. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about this, but I don't know. We'll figure something out, I guess. The good thing about having the grass cut now, while it's still kind of cool out, is we don't really have to worry about dealing with snakes just yet. Even though they might come out, it's still it gets a little too cold at night for them to want to come out in the daytime just yet. And time's coming though, and I'm glad we get the grass cut so that none of the rats and the mice have cover, so that they won't come back. Hopefully, the gophers, now the birds will just be able to pick all that stuff off. So it's really nice to have the grass cut. Even though the rats and the mice and all that stuff are going to pretty much be gone, I'll still probably need to get some rat lights on the bottom of my car because I don't want to come out in the morning and have my wires chewed through. Main wire harnesses aren't cheap. After we cut the grass, I followed Shane and Lisa back to the station, and he tells me a secret. And he told me that I get to tell you. So what's going on here is that Shane, the guy that is cutting the grass, and Lisa are getting ready to reopen, like an old school gas station. So the new pumps are coming in about a month. There's going to be new propane tanks. He has 20 acres for an RV lot that he's going to be cutting grass on pretty soon so that he can rent out those spots as a co-op. So everything's being done as a co-op, so it's lower prices. So he's going to have some horses brought in so that veterans can come in and have equine therapy. That's going to be really cool. There's like a little convenience store. They're going to have a dance floor, live music. They have a grill. They got all kinds of soda machines, and they're going to have a pool table, I think. The place is going to be awesome. I can't wait for this place to open. And the really cool thing is that I actually bought the property knowing that this place was going to open, but nobody else knows about this. Like nobody. I mean, there's like the tax guys now, but there's like I was telling some of the locals when I was meeting them about what was going on, and they said, "I don't know what you're talking about." So it's like that's pretty crazy, but it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. So the co-op, um, he's when he brought the lawnmower over, he charged me like $50 an hour, and from what I understand, you can't really get a tractor out here for that kind of money. I mean, it would have costed me at least 2 to 3 times as much to have this cut by any local commercial service provider. So things just seem to be kind of falling into place with this, with the co-op and the good prices and the view, and just everybody's really nice. Everybody's really cool out here. I'm really digging moving out here eventually, pretty soon. So Shane tells me that he used to have one of the cars that I've always wanted to have, pretty much my favorite, which is the 1985 Ferrari GT308, red. And so that was pretty interesting. So that would have been nice to have. Now the grass is cut, I'm going to be doing some drawings to submit for permits and stuff like that. So now that the grass is cut, we can go out there and kind of mark things out and see what's going on. So I'll get back to you here pretty soon. Within a week, I have surgery tomorrow, so I'm going to be out for a little bit, but I'll be back.